From the earliest days of a fragile new nation, the American flag rose not as a simple piece of stitched fabric, but as a symbol of hope in a world filled with uncertainty. In 1777, when the Continental Congress declared that the flag of the United States would bear 13 stripes and 13 stars, they were not merely designing a banner, they were shaping an identity. Each star represented a new state fighting for its place, and each stripe echoed the courage of those who stood against impossible odds. As the Revolutionary War raged on, the flag became a beacon for soldiers who marched through bitter winters, starving, freezing, yet refusing to surrender. In camps lit only by flickering fire and faith, that banner reminded them that they were not fighting for land or wealth, but for the promise of freedom, an idea the world had rarely seen succeed. And so, as the first American flag fluttered in the smoke-filled air above the battlegrounds, it became a silent witness to the birth. As the young nation grew, so too did its flag, gaining stars with each new state that joined the Union. It traveled across new frontiers, carried by pioneers through vast wilderness, held high during celebrations, and sometimes draped over the shoulders of those who paid the ultimate price for the nation's growth. During the War of 1812, it was the sight of the flag, still waving through cannon fire, that inspired Francis Scott Key to write the words that would later become the national anthem. Through smoke, flame, and chaos, he witnessed the symbol of the United States endure, refusing to fall, even as the night sky turned red with battle. That moment cemented the flag's place, not just in government halls, but in the hearts of everyday Americans. It became a reminder that the nation, though imperfect and constantly evolving, carried within it a spirit of resilience. Wherever the flag stood, it brought with it a silent message that unity could be forged from struggle and hope could soar. By the 20th century, the American flag had transformed into one of the most powerful symbols on Earth. It waved on the battlefield during the World Wars, carried by soldiers who crossed oceans and continents to defend ideals larger than themselves. It was raised triumphantly on Iwo Jima by Marines whose strength and sacrifice would define a generation. It flew over Normandy's cliffs, across the skies of Korea, and through the jungles of Vietnam, always representing a country grappling with its identity while striving toward a better version of itself. At home, the flag witnessed movements that reshaped the nation's soul. It was held high during civil rights marches, burned in protest, embraced in triumph, and argued over in public squares. The flag became more than a symbol of government. It became a symbol of the people, their hopes, their anger, their unity, and their demands for justice. Through every chapter, the flag remained a mirror, reflecting not only America's victories. Today, when the American flag waves across stadiums, classrooms, parades, and national ceremonies, it carries centuries of stories within its fabric. Each star now represents a state woven into a union of 50, while the stripes stand as reminders of the original colonies that dared to challenge the impossible. Its colors, red for bravery, white for purity, blue for perseverance, remind the world of the values the nation strives to uphold, even when it falls short. The flag is not perfect because the country it represents is not perfect, yet its significance lies in its ability to endure, to evolve, and to unite people across generations. It stands as a promise to keep striving toward a more just and honorable future. And so, whenever the American flag rises against the sky, whether in celebration, remembrance, or reflection, it continues to tell the story of a nation still writing its destiny, still learning, still reaching, and still believing in the power of freedom.